welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to be looking at the Orly Coastal Crush collection for summer 2017, and we have 6 new polishes today, and I am happy to say that I really enjoyed them. So coming off of the spring collection that, if you guys remember, I didn't really love that much because I felt they were all, while they were very pretty colors, like really pretty, really light pastels, I felt like they were all a little bit too sheer for how wet and a little bit, not messy, but like a little bit more thick side. So what that meant was that these built up a lot of polish on your nail, but not a lot of color, like pigmentation and opacity on your nail. So it was like a lot of polish on your nail for a lot of opacity. At least that's how my bottles swatched. So it wasn't my favorite, but happily I really enjoy all 6 of these, all of them. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. If you're new to my channel, we do live application here. When I started my channel, I did so with the intent of being able to show you guys exactly how things apply before you purchase it, because I feel like it just gives you a more well-rounded idea of whether you're gonna like the polish or not. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the hot pink. So like I mentioned, the first polish in the collection for you today, that at least the first polish that I'm going to swatch, is this beautiful hot pink, and this is called No Regrets. And you guys, this is just stunningly bright. It's so bright. So most of these polishes are 2 coaters. Quite a few of them have that kind of, not completely matte, but definitely like more of a flat neon look to them in the formulation. So you'll notice that as we go along. As I go in for the second coat of things, you'll see that it is dried to kind of this flat look on the nail. So you'll definitely probably want to top coat all of these. I really like this shade though, you guys. For a person who doesn't really like pink, this was really good to me. I really enjoyed it. So I can definitely see myself pulling this out a lot this summer. I will of course have a dupes and comparisons section of the video at the end for anybody who's interested in seeing things that I think are worth comparing to these polishes, so that you know if you already have something super similar in your collection. So we will go over that at the end. So next up we have this beautiful coral. It's like a mix between a sherbet and a coral. It's so pretty, but it's so bright too. This is called Summer Fling, and I was putting this on, and on the first coat I thought, oh, this is too sheer. I'm probably gonna need 3 coats. But actually on the second coat, not the 7th, on the second coat, it kind of self-leveled, and I was able to make it good at just 2, which I was really enjoying for such a light polish. So really enjoyed this. It's really light but very bright, and yeah, this is a good one. The next polish is called Surfer Dude, and I love the name of this. I wanted this whole collection just because of the name of this polish. This is kind of like a mix between like a Life Preserver orange and like a Baywatch red. Like it's a really bright, almost red orange. This is gorgeous. This again has another one of the formulas where it's going to dry a little bit flat for you. Kind of on the fence between wanting to stay at 2 coats and go to a 3rd coat. This one surprised me with just a little bit lacking in the opacity, but it's still really beautiful, you guys. The shade is just so hot, really hot. All right, this one is a definite winner for me, and just look at that color. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's like a robin's egg blue, but like a bright. It's not quite neon, it's just really bright. So this one is called See You Soon, and the word see is like the body of water. And this has shimmer in it. It has like greeny teal shimmer, very small shimmer going all throughout. This is really beautiful. They did make the formula of this a little bit more sheer so that the shimmer would show up. So expect that. I think I did do 3 coats on this one. I didn't mind though, because I really wanted it to have that full punch of pigment. So I went ahead and took my time with this and didn't do too heavy of coats so that I wouldn't have that same problem with 3-coat Orly. Sometimes I have the same problem as the spring collection. So I took my time with this, kind of went light coats, light-handed, and I loved this one. So beautiful. I forgot to tell you guys what's on my lips today. This is this e.l.f. Moisturizing lipstick, not liquid lipstick, in Bordeaux Beauty. I think this is a new one. I picked it up at Target, and I keep licking my lips because it's very sweet. Yeah, it almost like wants to come off because I'm like licking it. Like, is there dessert on my face? Okay, hello, absolute favorite for me is this beautiful, beautiful purple, which I will show side by side for a few things for you guys, in case you're wondering, like, is it close to Scenic Route? What does this compare to? Oh, this is just so beautiful. I love this shade, you guys. I can't help it. I love purple so much. This is called For the First Time. For the First Time. Isn't that a song? This is really great. Great at 2 coats. Again, this dries kind of flat. You guys, I just love this shade so much. Yes, please. Can I just wear this every single day? In fact, I'm putting this on my toes like as soon as I finish this video. Alright, and kind of the oddball out of the collection, but I'm really glad they put it in, is this dark navy, but it's a luster polish. So it's just really shimmering and lively and bright but dark. Does that make any sense? Because of that luster, it brings out the brightness. This is called Under the Stars, so it's like a perfect nighttime summer shade. Oh, I just love this so much. 2 to 3 coats on this. Actually, I'm probably okay with 2. On the first coat, I was thinking this was going to be a little bit too sheer, but this is just so, so gorgeous. This is like that beautiful China Glaze navy that they came out with last fall, but you know, remember how that one dried matte really fast? This one doesn't dry matte, so I highly prefer this one. Alright, you guys, so that is the whole collection. If you would like to stick around for some dupes and comparisons, we're going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so let's start off this comparisons portion with No Regrets, which is the beautiful hot pink. And how I differentiated it from the other hot pinks in my collection is it's like a raspberry, a hot raspberry. And the closest thing I had was Orly Window Shopping. And as you can see, it is darker and it's less of like a neon shade. I love them both, but you guys, I really love No Regrets, and I couldn't really find anything exactly like it for you. A lot of other Orly shades were a lot lighter, so I really recommend it. Next up we have Summer Fling, and this is the kind of corally orange pink shade. I have a really close thing for you here. This is Color Club One Love. You guys, the formula on all those color clubs, I'll put a card here in case you didn't see that video. I really love all of them, and I much prefer the formula on One Love to Summer Fling. It is the most similar thing that I had. I really looked through all the China Glaze neons too. I really didn't have anything super close, except this Color Club is very similar with a far superior formula. Next up we have Surfer Dude. I love Surfer Dude. This polish is so awesome. So as you can see, I'm comparing it next to Life's a Beach and Ablaze. Ablaze has little gold shimmer glitters in there, so it's totally different for that aspect, but it's kind of close in color. Life's a Beach, as you can see, is really close. In my opinion, if you have Life's a Beach, you don't really need Surfer Dude, but if you really, really love this kind of orange, then maybe you'll want them both. So anyway, here's these 3 side by side. They're pretty close. And then here we have the blue See You Soon. Now, it's totally not the same in formula to Skinny Dip, but they are very similar tonally. Skinny Dip has kind of like a luster formula that dries matte, and See You Soon, as you know, has all those beautiful green shimmers in there, and it dries glossy. So, you know, if you love this kind of shade, you'll definitely want both. They're not dupes by any means, but they are very similar in color. So if you don't care about that formula, then you might be good with just having one. Next up we have For the First Time, and oh, this color is so good, you guys. I really, really love it. As you can see, it is kind of close to Scenic Route and Paradise Cove, but it's like right there in the middle, so I kind of sandwiched it between. Scenic Route, I mean, in my opinion, I think you need all 4 of these polishes. I wanted to show you next to that Shore Bright as well because I love that color as well. So here you can, you can see where it kind of fits in. Like I said, I think you need all 4. It's a great formula too. Last up we have Under the Stars. So here are 3 other lustery blues for you. Now you guys probably already know St. Mark's the Spot and Miss Piggy's Big Number are very, very similar, although Mark's the Spot is a great formula. And there's Zoya Estelle. Those 3 are actually really similar to each other. Under the Stars is just a little bit darker, as you can see. So I didn't have anything exactly, a dupe for Under the Stars, but here are some pretty similar things. Alright, you guys, I hope you found that helpful. Thank you so much for stopping by for this video. Let me know in the comments which one your favorite is. I feel like the spring collection was kind of a pass for me, but this one definitely not a pass. I really, really recommend. You can get that Trans Design, Head to Toe Beauty, HB Beauty Bar. There's lots of places online to get these, you guys. That's going to be it. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you back for the next review. Take care. Bye.